wasted. Nothing was wasted.
Nothing was wasted in loving you. Not the tears, not the nights I crawled through. Every fall had a hidden design. Every loss was a crooked sign. I blamed the dark, I cursed the flame, I questioned God, I broke my name. But standing here with quieter eyes, I see how truth wears many disguises. You weren't a mistake or a wrong turn made. You were the lesson love had to play. Nothing was wasted, not even the pain. Every drop ran through a sacred vein. If I broke, it was to open wide, to let more truth come live inside. I wanted forever in human form, but forever doesn't live that warm. It comes as moments, sharp and brief, then leaves behind a deeper belief. You taught me love without demand, without the need to understand. I don't own you, you don't own me. That's the purest kind of loyalty. You didn't stay, but you stayed true. You left me closer to what's real than you. Yeah, nothing was wasted in what we were. Not the silence, not the blur. If this is all love ever meant, then it was worth every cent. I don't ask why anymore, I ask what did this open. Some loves don't come to be kept, they come to be understood. I walk lighter now, less afraid. Not because I healed, but because I stayed. I stayed with truth when it had no face. I stayed with love without a place. If God speaks softly through the years, it's through acceptance, not through tears. You were a chapter, not the end, but the way my soul learned how to bend. Nothing was wasted, nothing lost. Every love has its unseen cost. If I had to choose the truth again, I'd still walk straight through love. And then I didn't win, I didn't lose, I learned how love moves. I returned without leaving where I'd been. The world was loud but I was thin. Not empty like a broken cup, empty like the sky that holds enough. I shook hands with the everyday, with bread, with dust, with words people say. Nothing shined the way it used to shine, yet everything felt quietly divine. I didn't come back with answers or proof, I came back softer and closer to truth. I returned without leaving the flame, without a wound, without a name. If love once broke me open wide, now it walks calmly by my side. I speak again, but less than before. Some silences are worth much more. I listen longer, I rush less. I learn what not to try to possess. I don't demand the world be kind. Kindness arrives when I'm aligned. You're not missing, you're not gone. You're in the way I carry on. What I lost taught me how to stay. What left showed me another way. I return without fear of loss. I paid the price, I paid the cost. If loving you was meant to end, it also taught me how to bend. I don't chase meaning in the skies, meaning kneels in ordinary lives, and hands that give and breaths that slow, and knowing when to let things go. To let things go. They ask me if I'm still in love. I say yes, but not of a face, not of a name, but of the fire without the flame. I walk this earth with open hands. No need to hold, no need to stand. If God moves quietly through men, He moves like this again and then. I return without leaving the light, day by day, night by night. If this is what remains of you, then this remaining feels true.
Even silence let go of me, and I was left finally free. If there's a truth beyond all this, it doesn't speak, it's simply it. Yeah. Even silence asked me to release it, to stop kneeling, to stop naming it. I reached the place where prayer dissolves, where nothing answers, nothing solves. I thought peace waited at the end of pain, but peace arrived when I stopped its name. No witness left, no story told. Not young, not broken, not grown old. What I once called God, or truth, or love, fell away like gloves. Even silence let go of me, and I was left finally free. If there's a truth beyond all this, it doesn't speak, it simply is. I no longer stand inside the heart. There is no sentence, no torn apart. Love is not near, love is not far. Love is not what, it's where you are. I carry questions like sacred weight. Not even questions, learn to wait. No need to cross, no edge to see. Nothing ahead, nothing behind me. I stopped becoming, I stopped arriving, I stopped surviving. Even silence let go again. No loss, no win, no then, no win. If our paths vanish into this, then this is where eternity sits. I didn't find peace, peace found me. When there was no one left to find, they asked me what love finally meant. I said nothing, and that was meant. No metaphor, no final line. Not yours, not God's, not even mine. If I once burned to feel complete, the fire rests at my feet. Ashes don't ache, ashes don't cry. They don't ask why. Even silence couldn't stay. It bowed, then drifted away. If this is what all endings do, then nothing left is finally true. No gone, no name, no one left to remain. I learned how to disappear in your name, to let go of shelter, reason, shame. I folded my past like a worn-out map. Every road led back to your collapse. I stopped asking love to be kind. Kindness was never what changed my mind. You came like truth, unsoft, unplanned, and took my heart with an open hand. You didn't promise me a gentle way, you promised truth, and took my breath away. I learned how to disappear in you, to fade until only love was true. If I must vanish to finally be seen, then let me die where your fire has been. I burn the questions I once held tight. Some answers only come through night. Your absence learned my body shape, like grief that refuses to escape. They said time will close what love once tore, but time just taught me how to feel more. Each scar became a sacred sign, proof I crossed the human line. You are the silence after prayer, the empty space that proves you're there. I learned how to disappear again, not as defeat but as a man. If loving you is losing control, then take the risk, take the soul. I don't want healing if feeling means less pain. Some wounds are doors no hands should chain. Let me stay broken in a holy way. Let love be the price I pay. I reached the place where names dissolve, where me and you no longer saw. No past to grieve, no future fear, only love terrifyingly clear. They asked me who I was before the fall, I couldn't answer, I'm not there at all. If God is hiding somewhere in this ache, then losing you was what it take. I learned how to disappear in flame, to lose myself without regret or shame. If this is death, it feels like home. I crossed the end and found the one. I didn't lose you, I lost myself, and somehow that was the point. Yeah. I loved you past the edge of reason's sight, past wrong and right, past dark, past light. They said, be careful, love will ruin you. I smiled, for ruins let the truth come through. I gave my name to silence, piece by piece. I traded certainty for holy peace. What I became, I could not recognize, a soul undressed beneath your burning eyes. You didn't come to save me from my fall, you came to show I never stood at all. Take me apart, I'm ready to be lost. I'll pay with everything, I'll pay the cost. If loving you means I can't stay the same, then burn my past and bless me with the flame. I walked away, but love erased the ground. No then, no now, just you unbound. Each scar became a verse I had to sing, each tear a crown, each ache a hidden wing. I thought that I was strong for standing tall, but strength was kneeling when I heard you call. The moment I surrendered to the ache was when my truest self began to wake. You are the loss that finally feels like gain, the gentle hand inside unbearable pain. Take me apart, I don't need to be whole. I found completion in the breaking of my soul. If I must drown to learn how deep you go, then let me sink. I'm not afraid to know I don't want peace, if peace means less of you. I don't want heaven if heaven isn't true. Let them call this love a beautiful disease. Some hearts are healed only when they bleed. I was a question, looking for a sound. You were the answer, echoing around. No end, no start, no borders left to cross. I found myself the moment I was lost. The mind let go, the soul began to speak. I touched eternity in something weak. They asked me who I was before your fire. I couldn't answer, that man had expired.
apart. This ending feels divine. I crossed the edge where yours became mine. If love is death, then let it take me whole. I died in you and woke as something more. I searched for myself everywhere I went, until I vanished and finally met.
I learned how to disappear in your name, to let go of shelter, reason, shame. I folded my past like a worn-out map. Every road led back to your collapse. I stopped asking love to be kind. Kindness was never what changed my mind. You came like truth, unsoft, unplanned, and took my heart with an open hand. You didn't promise me a gentle way. You promised truth and took my breath away. I learned how to disappear in you, to fade until only love was true. If I must vanish to finally be seen, then let me die where your fire has been. I burn the questions I once held tight. Some answers only come through night. Your absence on my body shaped like grief that refuses to escape. They said time will close what love once tore, but time just taught me how to feel more. Each scar became a sacred sign, proof I crossed the human line. You are the silence after prayer, the empty space that proves you're there. I learned how to disappear again, not as defeat, but as amen. If loving you is losing control, then take the red, take the soul. I don't want healing if healing means less pain. Some wounds are doors no man should change. Let me stay broken in a holy way. Let love be the price I pay. I reached a place where names dissolve, where me and you no longer solve. No past to grieve, no future fear, only love terrifyingly clear. They asked me who I was before the fall. I couldn't answer, I'm not there at all. If God is hiding somewhere in this ache, then losing you was what it takes. I learned how to disappear in flame, to lose myself without regret or shame. If this is death, it feels like home. I crossed the end and found the one I didn't lose. I didn't lose you. I didn't lose you. I lost myself, and somehow that was the point. I let love ruin every plan I made. Every safe belief I tried to say, I trust the hands that tremble when they held me. I follow light that never meant to help me. I prayed for calm but chaos heard my name. It wore your face and spoke in tongues of flame. The life I built collapsed without a sound. Only your echo stayed when I hit the ground. You didn't promise shelter from the storm. You taught me how to drown and feel reborn. I let love ruin me, and now I'm still here, stronger in the wreckage, clear in fear. If losing you is how I learn to stay, then break me slow. Don't take this pain away. I tried to be the person I once was, but mirrors kept asking who that was. Your absence learned the shape of every room. Your silence bloomed like flowers made of doom. I carried you inside my rib cage deep. You slept in wounds that never let me sleep. They said move on, the worst is in the past. They never loved a thing meant not to last. You are the prayer I never dared to say. The God I lost the moment you walked away. I let love ruin me, I let it stay. I chose the truth instead of being okay. If healing means I never touch your flame, then let me burn. I want the hurt, not tame. Don't call this heartbreak. This is devotion without a place to go. Some loves don't end, they just become the ghost you know. I reached the point where begging lost its sound, where falling felt like floating in the ground. No hope, no fear, no reason left to plead. Just love unchained from outcome or from need. I loved you past forgiveness, past regret, past every word I haven't said yet. If this is madness, let it carve my name. I'd rather lose my mind than lose the fear. I let love ruin me, this is my vow. I won't survive, I will become somehow. If loving you means I don't make it through, then let what's left of me be true to you. I ask for peace, love answer with fire, and I say yes. I let love ruin me. I searched for you in temples made of stone, in dusty books and prayers I said alone. I begged the sky, I questioned every star, not knowing you were closer than you are. I broke my vows, my reason and my pride. I crossed the line where fear and faith collide. I lost my way, but strangely then I knew the road was never real, it led to you. You are the silence screaming in my chest, the holy fire that never lets me rest. Come closer, love, don't ask me who I was. I died in you, I rose because of us. My name dissolved the moment you came through. I'm not myself anymore, I'm you. I tried to flee, but love became my skin. No door remained for me to leave or win. Each breath I took was tangled in your flame. Each heartbeat softly trembling with your name. I thought that loss was something to outrun, but loss was where our infinite begun. I fell apart, yet somehow felt complete. My shattered soul lay weeping at your feet. You are the ache that taught my heart to pray, the night that turned my every truth to day.
Come closer, love, don't fear what we'll become. I've lost the war, but somehow still have won. If this is sin, then let the heavens burn. I crossed the point from which I won't return. Don't heal me, some wounds are doors. Don't save me, some fires are home. If I must vanish to finally be seen, then let me fade into what love can mean. I am the drop that begged to be the sea. I am the breath that forgot its own me. No past, no future, only this embrace, where time collapses in your endless face. They warned me love would steal my voice away. They never said I finally learned to say the truth that lived beyond my flesh and bone. I was a mirror, you were. Come closer, love, the end is just the start. I lost my mind and found a deeper heart. If loving you is madness, let it stay. I found my truth the moment I went astray. I searched for God in heaven far and wide. He whispered softly, look where love resides. After the fight, nothing asked my name. The world kept moving, but I wasn't the same. I wore your absence like a second skin, not bleeding loud, just quietly within. I didn't break, I didn't scream or fall. I simply felt less human than before it all. Some loves don't leave a violent scar, they leave you calm and infinitely far. You didn't leave, you changed the air. Now every breath reminds me you were there. After the fire, I learned to stay still, not heal, not hold, just been too ill. If loving you was all I knew, then who I am now came from losing you. Losing you. Losing you. I stopped asking why it had to end. Some truths don't break, they only bend. Your memory doesn't hurt like pain, it hurts like peace I can't explain. I see you in the way light falls, in empty rooms, in quiet calls. You're not a wound, not even a scar. You're what's left when I fall apart. You are the calm that follows grief, the softest form of disbelief. After the fire, I don't chase flame, I've touched the truth, it has no name. If I must love you silently, then let this sake be holy in me. Holy in me. Holy in me. Ooh. I don't miss you the way I should. I miss you the way one misses God. Not loudly, but everywhere. They asked me if I love again. I said yes, but not like then. Some doors once open, never close. You don't walk through, you decompose. I loved you past the need to keep, past the promises love couldn't keep. If souls remember what minds forget, then mine is still with yours. After the fire, I don't ask why. Some loves are meant to live, not die. If this is all I get of you, then let this quiet be my truth. Not every love is meant to last. Some come to burn, leave you there. Every love is meant to last. Some come to burn, leave you there. Every love.
I let love ruin every plan I made. Every safe belief I tried to say. I trusted hands that tremble when they held me. I followed like they never meant to help me. I prayed for calm, chaos heard my name. It wore your face, it spoke in tongues of flame. The life I built collapsed without a sound. Only your echo stayed when I hit the ground. You didn't promise shelter from the storm. You taught me how to drown and feel reborn. I let love ruin me, and I'm still here, stronger in the wreckage, clear in fear. If losing you is how I learn to stay, break me slow, don't take this pain away. I tried to be the person I once was, but mirrors kept asking who that was. Your absence learned the shape of every room. Your silence bloomed like flowers made of doom. I carried you inside my ribcage deep. You slept in wounds that never let me sleep. They said move on, the worst is in the past. They never loved a thing, meant not to last. You are the prayer I never dared to say. But God, I lost the moment you walked away. I let love ruin me, I let it stay. I chose the truth instead of being okay. If healing means I never touch a flame, then let me burn. I want the hurt, not tame. Don't call this heartbreak. Don't call this heartbreak. This is devotion without a place to go. Some loves don't end, they just become the ghost, you know. I reached the point where begging lost its sound, where falling felt like floating underground. No hope, no fear, no reason left to plead. Just love unchanged from outcome or from need. I loved you past forgiveness, past regret, past every word I haven't said yet. If this is madness, let it carve my name. I'd rather lose my mind than lose the flame. I let love ruin me, this is my vow. I won't survive, I will become somehow. If loving you means I don't make it through, then let what's left of me be true to you. I ask for peace, love answer with